night sky in a tinted glass frame. Whispers on the wind, calling out my name. Slide on the leather key, turn slow. Dash lights up in a toxic glow. Empty land stretching out like a vein. Feet in the heart of a sleepless mainframe. Billboards flicker like broken codes. Fog wraps tight around the outer road. Radio dead but the beats in me. Foot on the gas, let the shadows breathe. Every mile sign blurs to a street. Bass hits harder than the words you speak. The past is chasing in the rear view glass. One more push and higher on the path. Ghosts on the highway, dancing in the beams. Faces in the vapor where the asphalt steam. If you hear that sub shake under your feet, you're already lost in the G-house heat. Highway ghosts in the G-house mix. Deep bass rising with the smoke and the mist. Dark road spinning like a vinyl disc. Every little drop is a cold white wrist. We ride slow with the night unrolls. Street lights tracing every scar on our souls. Turn it up loud till the questions quit. Only bass and ghosts in the thick of it. Double lines in the hungry dark. There's a face in the glass when I glance too long. Not quite mine, but it knows my songs. Lip syncs every hook that the engine sing. Mouths every line like a cursed old king. Rumors say if you drive the stretch, windows down and your fears confessed. Highway ghosts lean in for a taste. Sip your sins like a liquor away. Ghosts on the highway dancing in the beams. Faces in the vapor where the asphalt steams. If you hear that sub shake under your feet, you're already lost in the G-house heat. Highway ghosts in the G-house mix. Bass rising with the smoke and mist. Dark road spinning like a vinyl disc. Every little drop is a cold white risk. We ride slow where the night unrolls. Street lights tracing every scar on our souls. Turn it up loud till the questions quit. Only bass and ghosts in the thick of it. Night drive, no names, cold sky, hard flames, low gear, high stakes, ghosts awake when the pavement shakes. Underpass tunnel was a concrete throw, swallowing sound from the notes I wrote. Echo of the kick comes back like chains, dragging some memory I can't explain. On the show to see a figure stand, white shirt waving like a glitch in the sand. Blink one time and the frame rewinds, backseat empty, nothing in my mind. But the seatbelt's twisted like someone moved, cup still warm like a second groove. Maybe it's the caffeine, maybe it's the speed, maybe highway ghosts play tricks when you bleed. Ghosts on the highway, humming to the beat, footsteps pacing where the guardrails meet. If you taste cold metal in the midnight mist, it's a kiss to the road you almost missed. Highway ghosts in the G-house mix. Deep bass rising with the smoke and the mist. Dark road spinning like a vinyl disc. Every little drop is a cold white wrist. We ride slow where the night unrolls. Street lights tracing every scar on our souls. Turn it up loud till the questions quit. Only bass and ghosts in the thick of it. Half past, nothing on the dashboard clock. Time slips out through the shadow. Rock phones got bars, but there's no one there. Only static breathing in the midnight air. If you ever feel a hand on the wheel when you know you're alone, but the grip feels real. Let the steering sway, but don't lose control. Highway ghosts just guarding your soul. We're all just rumors on a late night show. Voices fading on a pirate radio. When the signal dies and the track line breaks, only bass in the road and the sound you make. Left lane, slow fade. Right lane, death trade. Keep straight, don't sleep. Ghost ride, shotgun in the passenger seat. Beat strips down to a heartbeat thud. Every pulse dripping like digital blood. Hi-hats hiss like a serpent prayer. Snare cracks open the electric air. Highway ghosts in the G-house mix. Deep bass rising with the smoke and the mist. Dark road spinning like a vinyl disc. Every little drop is a cold white wrist. We ride slow where the night unrolls. sun comes up and the sky turns gray. Tires cool down and the ghosts drift away. But every time the engine starts to kick, they line the road for another mix. Highway ghosts in the rearview glass. Hands on the wheel, foot on the gas. If you feel that bass where the daylight slips, you're already back in the G-House mix.
Midnight engine, steel arcade. City lights fade in the V8 haze. Chrome reflection, shadows play. Welcome to the V8 bass parade. Key turns once and the beast awakes. 8 loud hearts in a metal cage. Tailpipes breathe like a dragon's flame. Every ref spell out my name. White lines stretch like silver rails. Tires sing low, tone dirt road tails. Neon rain on the windshield glass, blurring out the ghosts of the past. Dark tin windows, nothing inside but bass and blood on a midnight ride. Stereo grouse, a wolf, a quake. Whole damn block starts to vibrate. Feel that pressure in your chest. Ayo, waste, don't let you rest. If the pavement starts to shake, you're marching in a V8 parade. Nocturne V8 bass parade. Headlights cut through renegade haze. Deep low thunder under the frame. Every downbeat calling your name. Roll with the nocturne, don't be afraid. Join the line of machines we made. Night sky trembling over the grade. Riding in the V8 bass parade. Yeah. Left, right engines roll. Baseline marching like a war. Hands up, feel the ground sway. We don't stop till the break of day. Midnight engine, steel arcade. City lights fade in the V8 haze. Chrome reflection, shadows play. Welcome to the V8 bass parade. Key turns once and the beast awakes. 8 loud hearts in a metal cage. Tailpipes breathe like a dragon's flame. Every ref spell out my name. White lines stretch like silver rails. Tires sing low tone dirt road tails. Neon rain on the windshield glass, blurring out the ghosts of the past. Dark tin windows, nothing inside but bass and blood on a midnight ride. Stereo grouse, a wolf, a quake. Whole damn block starts to vibrate. Feel that pressure in your chest. Ayo, waste, don't let you rest. If the pavement starts to shake, you're marching in a V8 parade. Nocturne V8 bass parade. Headlights cut through renegade haze. Deep low thunder under the frame. Every downbeat calling your name. Roll with the nocturne, don't be afraid. Join the line of machines we made. Night sky trembling over the grade. Riding in the V8 bass parade. Yeah. Left, right engines roll. Baseline marching like a war. Hands up, feel the ground sway. We don't stop till the break of day. Underpass, tunnel, river tune. Every car rolling boom. Tail lights draw a glowing chain. Red hot dots in a jet black vein. Hood back shining like a moonlit crown. Slow it roll kings at 40 around. Low get growl, high get scream. Whole combo moves like a single machine. Phone on silent, city on mute. Only rhythm is the kick and food. Street signs flashing a stagger code. Spelling out, never let go of the road. Feel that pressure in your chest. Ayo, let you rest. If the pavement starts to shake, you're marching in the V8 parade. Nocturne V8 bass parade. Headlights cut through renegade haze. Deep low thunder under the frame. Every downbeat calling your name. Roll with the nocturne, don't be afraid. Join the line of machines we've made. Night sky trembling over the grade. Riding in the V8 bass parade. Engines on with the glow. Let go. Engines chant like a dark brigade. Dark brigade. This is the V8 bass parade. Harbor Road, long black seam. Ships Hips like shadows, horns like dreams. We slip past cranes and rusted rails. Baseline louder than a coastal gale. Downtown skyline, chrome and glass, watching our reflection pass. Every window, every floor feels that rhythm through the core. Only ramp spiral to the highway crown. City shrinking as we climb out of town. Above the noise, above the trade. Only the song of the VA parade. Slow it down to a crawling hum. Hear each piston like a drum. Streetlights flicker, stay in sync. Bass so heavy you can't think. Then ignite it, push it wide. Let the convoy split the night. If your fears begin to fade, they're buried in the V8 bass parade. Nocturne V8 bass parade. Headlights cut through renegade haze. Deep low thunder under the frame. Every downbeat calling your name. Roll with the nocturne, don't be afraid. Join the line of machines we've made. Night wind singing over the grave. Living for the V8 bass parade. Bass parade, bass parade. Engines idle, one by one, one by one. Neon smoking, rise the sun, rise the sun. Echoes fade by, but the memory stays, memory stays. Heart still drums to the V8 bass parade.
Static on the radio line. Red eyes glowing on the dashboard shine. City hum, buzzing like a broken fuse. Plug me in for a dark mic voltage cruise, yeah. Switch on, feel the circuits by. Low bass crawling through the night. Asphalt river in a matte black frame. Neon signs spelling out no name. Tires draw symbols on the silver road. Each bass hit talks in a secret code. Leather seat throne with a crooked crown. Subwoofer kingdom shaking underground. High-rise towers in the tinted glass. Flicker like ghosts when the street lights flash. Left hand steering in the gloved up grip. Right hand riding on the gear shift tip. Boost gauge climbing like a heartbeat graph. Every green light laughs on the overpass. Voltage in the veins when the kick comes in. 808 thunder under pale white skin. If you hear that rumble in the dark side blue, you're already on the voltage cruise. Dark, dark voltage cruise. Dark night voltage cruise. Headlights cut the club night loose. Deep bass shaking every screw. Turn it up till the wires bruise. Dark night voltage cruise. Chrome reflections, toxic hues. No slow songs, no excuse. Ride or die with the voltage crew. Underpass tunnel like a reverb shell. Every rev echo like a warning bell. Graffiti halos on the concrete ribs. Glow when the hi-hat slaps and slips. Phone on mute, just a strobe of text. Out here the language is only flex. Gearbox talking a metallic tone. Snare hit sharp like a silver gun. Rain on the windshield, dancing in time. Drop side chain with the four on the line. Each wet streak on the tempered glass looks like sparks from an overcharged past. Voltage in the veins when the kick comes in. 808 thunder under pale white skin. If you feel that shaking in the midnight blue, you're already on the voltage cruise. Dark night voltage cruise. Headlights cut the club night loose. Deep bass shaking every screw. signs drip color on the hood. Midnight city never felt so good. Engine hum soft like a hunting tribe. Turn the volume up, feel the car vibe rise. Street lights flicker like a film in slow-mo. Rain on the windshield, dancing in the glow. Low end crawling from the trunk to my spine. Subwoofer heartbeat, keeping perfect time. Black leather seats, perfume and smoke. Shadows in the alleys where the rich kids joke. Left lane open like it's calling my name. Turbo in the dark, playing gasoline games. Skyscrapers lean when the kick drums hit. Hi-hats slicing through the night so slick. Stereo growling like a phantom beast. Every single bump makes the tension increase. Hands on the wheel, eyes